that the cathedral will be ending this year for infrastructure and capital projects, but this is a big piece of it.
May not be well known. Where is that organ actually kept? Is it kept here?
So there's components for it all over the place. Most of it, the vast majority of the components are just behind these arches on both sides of this great choir space. So it sort of lines the whole space that we're in here underneath 4 stained glass windows, if you think of it that way, on each side. Then there's organ components all over the place, though. As Doug mentioned, there were 2 large blowers in the basement that produced and gathered the compressed air for the organ. Those were a couple stories down from where we are. The keyboards for the organ are on the ground floor. And then there's wiring and components and stuff absolutely everywhere. It's a whole building.
Yeah, it really spreads.
Yeah.
It really spreads around because one of the things with this organ was there was no organ down that way towards the door. So all the sound was over here. One of the things we're trying to do, as Tom said, was to redirect sound as much as we can to get it off of this end and out to where the people are. So as part of that, there will be an addition, small component down that way, just to balance things out. The louvers, the shades on these, on this organ were horizontal. And so when they opened, they shot all the sound down to the floor right below us. It didn't shoot that way. So we're reorienting the louvers to open, like this way, so it'll shoot out. Where else are we at? I think that was
just out that direction towards towards where the majority of the people sit. So it'll be a very gentle effect. It's not going to be like sound coming right at you if you're out there. It'll just gently draw the sound of the organ out and clarify it for where the majority of the people actually sit and listen from.
And then we're also turning the 32s around.
Oh yes, yeah.
So
some of the largest
pipes are pointing the wrong way.
Yeah, some of the largest pipes in the organ were facing this direction and pointing that way, which is the opposite of the way they should be. So none of that mattered in 1938 when that whole part of the building didn't exist. That's really the headline here, is that we're creating an organ for a finished cathedral now.
And then another aspect to balancing things out is this was all bass pipes. You had the Sowerby division.
That's right.
There. But to balance out the general sound of an organ, you have a grate division and a swell division. In this existing installation, the grate is there and the swell is there, which kind of lopsided the sound to that side of the cathedral. So we're going to try and balance that out by bringing the grate over here and moving the swell over here, putting them prominent up front, but balancing them left and right to the people listening from the seats.
Yeah.
What you're using in the
Oh yeah. So right, because this organ doesn't play right now, and because we have services in this building basically every day, particularly September through May, we are in here every day with some sort of service. We have a digital organ right now that has been built by the Walker Technical Company of Pennsylvania, and that's already been in operation for about 6 months. It's been very successful. I keep saying if one has to live without pipes for a while, this is the way to do it. Very pleased with the results. We can't wait for a pipe organ to be back in this space, but we do have to wait. So it's working really well for now. It'll be kept, by the way. The digital organ will be kept here after the pipe organ is installed as a practice instrument. Practice time is very hard to come by in this space because it's so tightly scheduled, and you can just plug headphones into it and practice silently. So that'll be a big improvement for us.
And it'll be used up until 2029?
Exactly. Yeah, there will be a sort of changeover day when we go from using one to using the other. That has about 70 speakers, by the way, around the cathedral already. They're out of the way of the current construction project, quite cleverly, actually. So, yeah.
Quite thankfully.
Yes, that too. Yeah.
The less things in the way, the easier this is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So everyone's around you. If you have follow-up questions or you think of something that you wish you'd ask, happy to do that. What we thought we'd do is just give you a chance to get some B-roll up here, access to what's left of the pipes, and then we'll move everyone downstairs and you can get some shots of the pipes actually coming out.
Is it possible if we just get everyone to say their first and last name?
Sure.
Just to spell it for us too?
Right over there?
Yeah, you got
Start there. Ooh, title, huh? My name is Douglas McKeever, McKeever. It's a capital K.
Douglas with one S, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, never thought of that. MC capital K, EE, V as in Victor, ER, and I'm with Foley Baker Incorporated, and I'm the field director for the company.
I know. Tom Sheehan, last name Tom with just TOM, SHEEHAN, and I'm with the National Cathedral. My title is Cathedral Organist and Associate Director of Music.
My name is Patrick Smith. There are no surprises in how to spell that one. And my title is Deputy Director of Preservation and Facilities here at the Cathedral.
Oh, me? Sure. Kevin Ekstrom, last name is ECKSTROM, Chief Public Affairs Officer for the Cathedral.
Appreciate you doing that.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Let us know what you need.